Hi everyone, we're going to find how many 4-digit numbers are not divisible by 11. And the first step we're going to do is find how many 4-digit numbers are divisible by 11 and then subtract that number from our total number of numbers we have. So I'm going to figure that part out first. So let's talk about what this means. 4-digit numbers. That is between 1,000 and 9,999. So the total numbers between this is 9,000 numbers. So let's think about that. Let's look at a smaller subset. Let's look at if I have single digit numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And if I said how many single digit numbers are there between 1 and 5, you'd say 5. But if you subtracted and you did 5 minus 1, you would get 4. So when you're talking about how many numbers are between two numbers, you always have to add 1. Because that gives we have 5 numbers here. So when you're dealing with larger numbers, it's you're going to have to know that. So if I take 9,999 minus 1,000, you're going to get 8,999. So you have to add 1 to, it's counting the first number basically. So our total number is 9,000 of numbers we're having to look at. Now, once we have that, we're going to go to our first term. And we're starting at something 1,000 or higher would be our first term. So what I did is I took my calculator to find the first term. And I said 1,000 divided by 11. And I got 90.9. So I rounded this up to 91. Then I took 91 times 11, and I got 1,001. And some of you already probably knew that the first 4-digit number was 1,001. But if you don't, that's a way to go. So we know 1,001 is going to be our first digit, or first number. So 1,001. Now our total number, our common difference is just 11. So our last term, what you're going to do is you're going to take the 9,099 and divide that by 11. And you could just use a calculator, and you're going to get basically it's even. It's just going to be 999. So this one's kind of easy, the last term. 999. This one's a lot easier. All right, so that one we don't need to worry about too much. Then use your formula here, arithmetic sequence formula. And we're going to plug everything in. So we have 999. So 9,999. That's your last digit, or last number, because it's divisible by 11, is your first digit plus n minus 1 times your common difference, which is 11. So you get 9,999 equals 1,001 plus 11n minus 11. Now, subtract those, and then subtract from here. You're going to get 11n equals 9,009. So that's the number of 4-digit numbers that are divisible by 11. When you divide by 11, you're going to get 819. Now, that's the ones that are. So we have to do the ones that are not. Now that's when we're going to go back to our total number here, which is 9,000. And we're going to take 9,000 our total numbers that we have between 1,000 and 9,999 minus your ones that are divisible by 11, and that's going to be 8,181 that are not divisible by 11. That's it. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.